Hey y'all, I make comics. Did you know that? Probably not. Here are some concepts I have for a game known as Gravity Ball. Without getting too much into it, Gravity Ball is like a 3v3 dodgeball type game played in low gravity. Here are some concepts for it. These are the Gravity Ball regulation gloves, regulated by the board that tackles all of the rules and whatever. The gloves here have to have adhesive points, one on each finger, and then one in the palm. And what these adhesive parts do is that they essentially stick to the ball. Uh, they make it so that the ball has a firm grip when you are able to catch it, so people aren't like easily dropping it because the ball can reach very high speeds in a very low gravity environment. So you need to have a good adhesive surface in order to stick to. These adhesives also act as sensors when the ball contacts them, which causes them to, in a way, of switch sides, so that the players don't have to constantly think, or for example, if the ball grazes you, you're not at a you don't have to have a ref to figure out if the ball hitting you in that way caused you to be out or if you successfully switch a ball to your side. So the ball does that for it. Here are the boots. Boots same basic concept. However, the boots are also designed to stick on other surfaces because in Gravity Ball, you can basically go anywhere on the court aside from the other half of your opponent's floor. But you can go all over the ceilings, all over the walls. You are incentivized to do so in the game according to the rules. Um, and as well, if you manage to get the adhesive to touch the ball on your boot, you also get to switch contact of it. You get to switch team of the ball, which is very useful, but very hard to do because you need to get it in a specific manner, which isn't very easy. Next is the basic headband. As you can see, you can't. These aren't really used very much anymore. In what current day of the comic would be, because turns out hitting a ball with your head as it's going really fast is really dangerous. So teams don't usually let their players do this. There are some teams that still have it around because it does give a slight competitive edge, having one more part of your body that you're able to tag the ball and claim it as yours. But it is extremely difficult to make this work in a competitive setting. Here's the ball. It's not a complete sphere, as you can see. There are little nubs on the ends of the ball, and they're used to create spin. Which once, if the ball was perfectly round, then all would be like the ball would go straight very often. It would be completely dependent on the throwers or the pitchers, whatever their the spin they put on it, which can be somewhat consistent depending on how good they get as a pitcher or as a thrower. Um, but the nib causes a little bit of extra randomness, which allows the particles in the air to move the ball in ways that aren't exactly like predictable. So the game becomes more interesting for spectators and for players because the players have to react more to how the ball spins and where it goes in that way, as opposed to just relying directly on looking at your opponent and what they do. I also have some concepts of teams that I have. The Italian team in this comic are going to be the main team at the beginning. These three characters are the main characters of the story. They are the part of the gladiators of the Italian team. There's also the Chinese team going to come up eventually. All these teams are going to come up. The Nigerian team, the Greek team, etc. None of this is super fleshed out yet, but I do have an idea of how the story is going to go. And yeah, I'm really excited to share this story with you because this is a project I've been working on for a long time, and I'm just very excited to have this shared with more people because I think the idea is really solid, and I really want to expand on it a lot more and actually get to do more with it because again, I really enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Tune in more for more Gravity Ball content and more other comic content because I make a lot of comics, not just Gravity Ball.